Hi there everyone, my name's Steve from Woodwork. I just want to give you my 5 top tips for drilling. Some of them are probably going to be very simple and very straightforward. You may even know them, but you may learn a thing or two, you never know. I thought I would just lay out 5 of my best tips, and hopefully it helps someone. If it helps one person, great. If it helps lots of people, then even better. So this is tip number 1, just drilling a simple hole into a bit of wood. So I've got a couple of bits of scrap wood here. This bit you can see is overhanging slightly on this bit. So if I drill a hole into this bit of wood here, so it goes through easy enough. But then if you look at the back, it's broken out. You can see that bit there. So if you're, well, it's not ideal, whatever you're doing really, for the bit of wood to break out at the back. There's extra little bits which you need to break off first, and it's just not ideal. So the way to combat that is if you put a scrap bit of wood directly underneath the bit of wood and drill straight through. Take it out. You'll see that that hole is a lot clearer than the one that's broken off. It's a little hole in the scrap wood, so obviously make sure it is scrap wood. So all it does is just continues the hole drilling down, and just make sure it's got a nice clean hole as it breaks out the other side. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2. So it's a similar concept, but this one is using a spade bit. This is a 13mm spade bit. And if you drill a hole straight through without anything underneath it, you'll notice on that one it's got a lot of breakout. That's not ideal at all. Again, whatever you're using it for, you're probably going to need that back side of the hole, and you don't want it like that. So again, you can either drill straight into another bit of wood and it would do exactly the same thing as a drill hole, or what I prefer to do is if you drill it and you stop halfway, you'll see that there's a hole just poking out. I don't know if you can see it on there. It's just a little hole just there where the tip of the spade bit is just poking through. And then what you can do is you can put that tip back in on the other side, so from that side, and then just finish the hole from this side and it will meet in the middle. And there we have it. So that hole is a lot better on that side than that hole is, which completely ruined the bit of wood on that side. And then from the front they look obviously the same, but from the back is the bit you're trying to limit the breakout on the back. Tip number 3. Sometimes you don't have the right drill bit. Sometimes you might need a really small drill bit to drill a certain tiny hole, and the smaller drill bits are the ones that tend to break fairly easily. The one thing you can use is a nail. So all you need is a nail. This is just an oval nail. You can use any type of nail, just the size that you want. If you get a pair of pliers or something, you can just snip the head off. So all we have now is just the body of the nail and without the head, and then you can actually use that in your drill. You see, it's actually use it as a drill bit, and it's perfect if you've actually got nails this size. With the oval bit, it makes the hole slightly bigger, but I've used it many a time for flooring and things like that, because sometimes you're using so many drill bits it takes forever, but we need the nail, and then you can just drill a hole through. And there we go, it works exactly the same as a drill bit. Tip number 4. Sometimes you don't want to drill all the way through. Sometimes you only want to go in, say, half an inch or however far you want to go, and it's difficult to judge the depth. You can put a permanent mark on the actual drill bit, but what is the best way, I find, is to get a bit of masking tape and say that you measure how far you want to go. I'm just guessing this for training purposes, but say that's as far as I wanted to drill down, and just add the masking tape to the drill bit. So then all you've got to do is drill down as far as the bit of masking tape, like so, until the masking tape hits the wood, and then you know that's as far as you need to go, and then you can reverse it out, and there we go. There you got a hole, doesn't go all the way through, only goes in as deep as you need it to, and now it's on the drill bit. You can make as many holes at that depth as you want. Tip number 5, includes masking tape again, and sometimes this is just a scrap bit of tile I have, but sometimes you might be drilling into a bathroom or a kitchen or anything that's tiled, and it's very difficult to, I've tried drilling in with a normal drill bit before, it doesn't work. It slides all over the place. So what you need a masonry bit, but also some masking tape, because what happens if you try and drill into the tile as it is, it just slips all over the place and you can't make a mark. So say you wanted to drill there, you can't stick to that one bit. So what to do is you add a bit of masking tape to where you need to drill it. You can even mark the bit of masking tape, because you can draw on it as much as you want. And then once you know where you want to drill, you can just drill into it like you would anything else. So with a masonry bit, and there we go, perfect hole. All you need to do then is just remove the masking tape. You have a perfect hole in your tile. Okay, so there we have it, my 5 top tips for drilling. All kinds of drilling into wood, into tile, whatever. If you've got any questions, then please ask below. I'm happy to help out as much as I can. And please subscribe to my channel if you like my video. If you like it, obviously press the like button. If you want to see more of these type of videos, please subscribe, and please put a message down below. I don't know what type of videos people would prefer to see. I've got a sort of broad range of knowledge. I like a lot of woodwork. I do a lot of handyman stuff. I'm a qualified carpenter as well, so I can do a bit of everything, and I enjoy doing a bit of everything. So stay tuned, and hopefully there'll be some videos soon that you enjoy.